Hello, my name is Larry Kiska, and welcome to the Slovakia Bratislava Pavilion of Folkorama 1987. I would like to introduce you to Andrzej Kukuca, our mayor,
Vítajte na Slovensku.
and Yvette Myerski, our queen,
Welcome to Slovakia.
and they will be guiding you through a tour of our pavilion tonight.
This year, our display theme is wood and ceramics. Right now, we'll be talking about our ceramics. And right here, we have the Haban ceramics. The design was created in 1690, and it's 297 years old, and it's still used in present day.
This is a sample of our Modra ceramics, and it's a barrel used to hold our traditional drink, slivovica, in it. And slivovica is a plum brandy liqueur.
This plate that you see here is over 250 years old. The artist decided that he was going to go into the field and watch the people work. While he was watching them work, he painted the plate. These are hand-painted soup bowls. As you see, they are used for decoration. In Slovakia, they kept them on the wall until they needed them for use. The plate that you see on the top is 350 years old. How we know this is that on the back there's the name of a factory. The factory burnt down 350 years ago. In Slovakia, we have a national hero, and his name is Janošík. Janošík was like a Robin Hood. He took from the rich and gave to the poor. He used weapons that were called varešky. Now the varešky are used as walking canes, wall hangings, or in dancing.
These are wine glasses, and they are all handmade. The flowers are made out of straw, and then they are varnished. And the flowers resemble the ancient flowers of the high Tatra Mountains in Slovakia. This is a matchbox holder that you would find in a Slovak kitchen. It is handmade and hand-painted, and you would keep matchboxes in it above the stove, so that way it's decorative and you always have a match handy to light the stove.
We hope you enjoyed our cultural display, and now we'll take you downstairs,
Where we would like to show you how our food is prepared and give you a sample of some of our entertainment.
Hi, my name is Irene Kapska, and I'd like to welcome you to our pavilion. I'm the bus tours coordinator, and I'd like to share some of the foods that we serve our people that come in from the other provinces and the other states. I'll begin first on my left. We have halušky, the brincové halušky, and the cabbage halušky. Brinza is a feta cheese, and that is made here daily and almost hourly because they really go quickly. We have the pierogies, which are deep fried, and they have potatoes and yellow cheese. And we have the crepes, which are filled with chopped ham. And that is an ordinary crepe, but it's deep fried, and they're just delicious. We also have goulash, and that is made daily also, so all our foods are fresh. We have sausages and bread, which we brought back this year because of popular demand. We have the open-faced sandwiches, and these are made with feta cheese whipped with butter and decorated with chives, peppers, and paprika. And then for dessert, we have cherry-filled crepes this year, and we have a number of other torts, cream rolls, cheesecakes, and a number of pastries. So we would really be happy if you would come down and visit us and try some of our foods. I would like to now pass you on to the main hall so that you can see some of our entertainment.
wife, Helen, and the budding writer, their son, you know. We read what you have written, you know, and we shall see. You will be journalist, you know, reporter, or the real writer. It is the honor and privilege to welcome you here. And every time when mayor meets me, you know, he asks, how is the parish doing? Now I have to give him first, you know, nice short report of the parish. And I start with my altar boys, you know. Once that was cold, and one altar boy was coming by bus, you know, to serve in the church. And he was so much sniffling, you know, and one lady sitting beside him, he said, oh, do you have a hanky? And he said, yes, but not for lending, just for myself. Oh, you know. Then there was one other little boy, you know, he was altar boy too. And every time he was playing, you know, like building the houses, and he was building something big. And his daddy asked him, what you building? And he said, the church. And then daddy had so many questions, you know, and wanted to tell him that way. He said, silence, daddy. And he said, why? No, because you will awake all the parishioners sitting in the pews in the church. Yeah. And then, you know, we have our catechism classes. And the Benedictine sisters were teaching them about the deluge in the world, you know, at the time, during time of Noah. And she asked one of these young fellows, what do you think, what was Noah doing, you know, 40 days rain, you know, and what he was doing there in that ark? One fellow raised his hand, and she said, oh, you know, oh yes, he was fishing. And the other said, what are you talking about? Well, how can he fish only with 2 worms? Because the sister told him he has taken 2 lizards, 2 animals, you know, there and that. Now, how he could fish 40 days with 2 worms only. And now, you know, we will come to our ushers. Once we had evening devotion, we started to pray rosary. We were praying rosary, then I got sick call, okay? The St. Joseph residence was at the old place before our friend Bill opened the new one, you know, there on the Lila Street. And I was going there, and I told one of the ushers, you take over the rosary, I'll be soon back. No, I came back, and I was listening, and he was praying 22nd decade of rosary. I opened the eyes, only probably Holy Father is praying whole rosary 15 decades a day, and he was praying 22, you know. Oh, and I was listening. And now we will pray the 22nd rosary. We will contemplate and meditate upon the mystery how the Judas killed the Pontius Pilate by stabbing. Oh boy. I never heard, and I never had a heart, you know, to ask him what were the other 7 rosaries, what he prayed on top of the ordinary 15 decades of rosary. Now, and then we will come, you know, to the general community of our parish. You know, Holy Father is steady talking about that the church should be siding with the poor people and help the poor. And the rich, they have to share their riches with the poor, you know. And, you know, I preached about that, and I tried, you know, to arouse the responsibility of the poor with, you know, sharing their riches with, of the rich people sharing their riches with the poor. And, you know, after sermon, one of the parishioners came, what do you think, Monsignor? Did you have a success, you know, when you preached about that? I said, I am sure I had at least partly a success. I convinced the poor people that the rich should share their riches with them. but I am not so sure about the rich people, if I, if I convince them. Now, you see that we are moderate progressive parish, moderate progressive. My dear friends, distinguished guests, you see the portage. There were big holes, a year ago, and now beautiful buildings coming up. There are still holes, for repair of the street, but there's wonderful job what is going on there. To do some work, construction or any other work, enterprising, you need at least 3 basic things. Working hands, the people who need work, who still, even when we live in welfare state, rather prefer to work and make living that way than, to be on the welfare, And that's a wonderful thing, because hundreds and hundreds of the people are getting job there. Then the other thing is, the capital, the money to build one enterprise, to build construction like that. How and where to get the money? Now all governments are trying to save money, limiting their expenses and so on. That really takes, the other coefficient to have the brain to get workers and to get money to get necessary capital. And that capital, what is there invested is, almost $200 million. And we are very grateful to our mayor that he had enough knowledge how in this complicated and complex situation he could secure the capital for this work. He got money from federal government, from provincial government, from the city, and he got the free enterprise, to help to develop this place, Altogether, that's development over $200 million. We are very grateful to our mayor that he had the knowledge and the wisdom how to go into this wonderful thing to make our Winnipeg city more beautiful. And that has really taken knowledge and wisdom to secure that. And therefore we thank you. We thank you, your good wife and family, which was behind you, and which supported you by prayers, by best wishes, and so on, that you can do this job. We are thankful to you. And we are thankful for the families who by their working husband there, they got decent wages and, they can preserve their dignity, and they are proud to work there, beautifying the city. You made wonderful social act of charity for those people who are working there. In their name, we are grateful to you. We are grateful to you for the interest of our parish. Every Folkorama you come, you honor us by your presence. The same Helen, your gracious wife. Here and there, your other members of the family come too, and we respect you for that. And we welcome you with open heart, because we love you, dear Bill. Feel wonderfully among us as usually. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Monsignor. He's not been feeling well. This is his first appearance, this Folkorama. And we thank you for coming down and making that introduction on Mayor Norrie. I would at this time like to call upon our pavilion mayor. I'm sorry, it's going to be a little long program tonight, I think. Miss Angela Kuklica, mayor of the Slovakia Bratislava Pavilion, to say a few words of greeting.
Dobrý večer a vítajte. Welcome to Slovakia Bratislava Pavilion. As mayor of the Slovakia Bratislava Pavilion, I would like to welcome you all here, and I hope you enjoy our entertainment, our food, our drink, and of course our beautiful cultural display. Please stay and have a wonderful time with us as well as at your other pavilions. Thank you. I'd like to now call upon our Miss Slovakia Queen, Yvette Marderski.
Vítajte na Slovensko. Welcome to Slovakia. Once again, please enjoy our food, our entertainment, and have a look at our cultural display. Thank you very much for coming out and giving our pavilion a chance. And I hope you enjoy yourself. Thank you.
This year, we again would like to present our Zornička dancers. These are our junior girls. And for their first performance, they'll do a dance to a song called Nate Detve.
Nie pójdę do domu, bo nie mam kogo. Nie pójdę do domu, bo nie mam kogo. Bo nie woli nie mam, bo nie woli nie mam, bo nie woli nie mam, ani bladu. Bo nie woli nie mam, bo nie woli nie mam, bo nie woli nie mam, ani bladu. Na tej Detve studnia, na tej Detve studnia, na tej Detve studnia morowana, pri niej stoi miłość urodzona. Na tej Detve studnia morowana, pri niej stoi miłość urodzona. Stoi różki zalamuje, stoi różki zalamuje, stoi różki zalamuje, przyjdzie chwili na wojnu lutuje. Stoi różki zalamuje, przyjdzie chwili na wojnu lutuje. Nie brać Milanie za radość, nie brać Milanie za radość, nie brać Milanie za radość, when ja przyjdę pod wąwózki łoski. Nie brać Milanie za radość, when ja przyjdę pod wąwózki łoski.
Their second dance will be to the tune of Mam Mam Otrenčín. For their third and last performance for this showtime, the junior Zornička dancers will dance to the tune of Ještě si já pohár vína vypijem.
Ještě si já pohár vína zaplatím, potom se já moje milé navrátím. Od večera do rána muzika nám vyhrává a já pijem dobré vínko z pohára. Od večera do rána muzika nám vyhrává a já pijem dobré vínko z pohára. Od večera do rána muzika nám vyhrává a já pijem dobré vínko z pohára. Potom půjdem na pána, čas na moře nakládá a já pijem dobré z pohára.
Thank you, girls. And it would not be the same if I didn't introduce all the girls to you. I don't think they'd forgive me, but please have patience with us. We have Susie Milka, Diane Milka, Kimberly Brasco, Cheryl Kuklisa, Samantha Matejchka, and Suzanne Brasco. She was the cute one on the float we had there. Very pretty. All right, we're on with the second part of our program, and we have now the senior Zornička dancers. And for their first performance, they will dance to a tune called A Chobi mi mamko moja.
Sama
dance will be to a song called U nás taká obyčaj. Their third and last performance for this showtime will be to a song called Horehronsky Čardáš. Thank you, girls. Before I introduce the girls to you over here, I'd like to have Michelle Modla stand up and give a wave. Princess Slovakia, she was one of the dancers, but unfortunately had a small mishap and couldn't be with the group. Our other girl is out in a swimming meet in Regina on the Canada Games there. She's one of the top swimmers of Manitoba. She's won over hundreds of championships. That's Anna Matejčka that's out there. She'll be with us tomorrow. We have Karla Lep, Princess Slovakia. We have Andrea Polish, our last year's youth ambassador. Our junior princess, Shelly Kapka. And now, if I can get through here, Trevor, will you come up? I'll get caught in these wires yet. I'd like you two, these are our youth ambassadors of Slovakia. No, you're not going to get the wine. I want you to present it to Mayor Nori. That is a bottle of wine from Slovakia. Thanks to Joe Kishka, our coordinator this year. He has ordered wine from Slovakia, which is the first time in 17 years we were allowed to bring our own made wine from there. Oh, did I introduce them? We have Trevor Kapka and my daughter Cassandra Brasco here that donated that wine to the mayor's collection. They are, as I mentioned, our youth ambassadors this year.
Good evening. It is my privilege to be with you this evening and to introduce to you the Slovak Dunaj Dancers of Hamilton. On their behalf, please accept our sincerest thanks for your splendid hospitality and very warm reception of our group. Without further ado, here is the group's first dance, Morena, which represents the goddess of winter, the girls' dance to welcome spring. For their next number, the group would like to do Jetvansky Veselica, which is a dance from the region of Jetva.
now, for a change of pace, I'd like to call on Kathy Srosnik to sing for you Zalet Soko a Ayataka Dziwoczka. Kathy nam teraz zaśpiewa Zalet Soko a Ayataka Dziwoczka, and she will be accompanied by Ruth Peters.
Thank you.
like to do for you a traditional chartish, which I'm sure you'll all enjoy. For you a dance titled Zavahom, which is an all-girls dance.
Thank you.
Kathy to sing for us Umadla Tsiganka and Tansui Tansui. Teraz nam zaśpiewa Kathy Umadla Tsiganka a Tansui Tansui. How about a nice round of applause for accompanist Ruth Peters? They only met this morning at 9 o'clock. I think they did a fantastic job. I'd like to call back the dancers. They'd like to do for you a dance from Eastern Slovakia, Zelechanie. You'll notice in this dance, it's like a flirtation dance. The boys lift the girls' skirts. And where I come from, back in Slovakia, the more crinolines or the more white underskirts the girls had, you knew that she came from a richer family and she had a good dowry. Ladies and gentlemen, Zelechanie.
For their final number, the group would like to do a dance called Priatki, which is a girl's spinning dance. On behalf of the Slovak Zunai dancers, we would like to thank you for your kind attention and interest during the program. In closing, I would like to once again present all the members of the Slovak Zunai dancers of Hamilton.
On behalf of the Slovak Dunai dancers, I'd like to thank the Slovak community of Winnipeg for having us here for this week. And I'd also like to thank the mothers that came with us as chaperones this week, Mrs. Ann Smith, Mrs. Mary Sirotnik, Mrs. Ann Congrady, and Mrs. Ann Tomashin. Thank you very much, ladies. And now back to Mrs. Mary Brashko.
Thank you, Slovak Dunai dancers. We are privileged to have had your lively and talented group. Your generosity in coming here is much appreciated because it was at your own time and expense. Once again, thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for visiting our pavilion. This evening, please feel free to see our display upstairs. We are featuring woods and ceramic. I wish you all a good evening and an enjoyable trip around the pavilion. Ďakujeme za vašu návštevu, dobrú noc a dovidenia.
Stay with